Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Yeria Yazida from Group 6. I will present about Chapter 3, Word Problem involving ratio, proportion, and percentage. First, vocabulary. 1. Angle. In Indonesia, we say it sudut. An angle is an area formed by two lines whose starting point are the same or meet each other. Second, protractor, or in Indonesia we say it busur. A protractor is a tool that can be used to measure and form angle. 3. Length. In Indonesia we say it panjang. Length is the dimension of an object that states the distance between the end. 4. Width. In Indonesia we say it lebar. Width is a horizontal line that stretches shorter than the length. 5. Distance. In Indonesia we say it jarak. Distance is a numerical measure that shows how far a position of an object from another object. 6%. In Indonesia we say it percent. Percent is a form of number that represents all of part of a value or item by forming a ratio of 100. For example, 40%. 7. Percentage. Percentage is a relative value indicating 100 part of any quantity. 1% is 100 part. Thus 100% represents the entire and 200% specify twice the given quantity. Example, 1% of 1000 chicken equal 1/1000 of 1/100 of 1000, or 10 chicken. 20% of the quantity is 20/100, 1000, or 200. Height. In Indonesia we say it tinggi. Height is a measurement of how tall a person or thing is. Height also can be said as the distance from the top to the bottom of something. For example, Jenny's height is 163 cm. 9. Base. In Indonesia we say it alas. Generally, base is the bottom part of an object on which it rests. Base is also the lowest part of something. In geometry, base is the side on which a polygon rests on, but the top is also can base when it is parallel to the bottom. 10. Side. In Indonesia we say it sisi. Side is one of line segments that make a flat two-dimensional shape, or one of the faces that make a solid three-dimensional object. Next, we explain about video. The question: James went to a cheap fruit shop and there was 30% discount on all his fruit. Today, James bought 6 guava, 30% off for $12.60. The next day, James bought 2 guava at the original price or without a discount. What is the original price James would need to the 2 guava? The solution: we know from the question 30% off on the guava is only for today, and 6 guava is $12.60 on the sale price. The full price of the 2 pieces of the guava is the question. We suppose X is cost of 6 guava at full price. Full price of 6 guava minus the number of discount for the price of 6 guava is equal to the price of 6 guava with a discount. So X minus 2 0.30x is equal to $12.60. So 0.270x is equal to $12.60. So X is equal to $18. X is $18 is the full price of 6 guava. To find out the price of 1 guava, then $18 divided by 6 is equals to $3. Back to the question, what is the full price that James need to on the two guava? So the 2 guava is times to $3 is equals to $6. So the price of 2 guava is $6. Example 2. The question, an advertisement for toothpaste claimed that 4 out of 5 dentists recommend a certain brand. A customer group wants to check the accuracy of this claim and surveyed 180 dentists. How many dentists would they expect to not recommend this brand if the advertisement claim is accurate? The solution, we can use two methods. First, we using scam the ratio. Using scam the ratio of the doctor who recommend and who do not recommend is 4 to 1. For example, R is doctor who recommend and D is doctor who does not recommend. So the ratio is D, R as much as 4 and D as much as 1. And the total number of doctor is 180. Comparison of the number of group doctor is 180 over 5 is equals to 36 people. So dentists who recommend the brand is 4 times 36 is equals to 144 doctor, and dentists who don't recommend the brand is 1 times 36 is equals to 36 doctor. The second method is using an algebraic approach. Now let x is equals to the number of group. Number of those who recommend is 4x and number of those who do not recommend is x. So the operation like this, 4x plus x is equals to 180, and then we get 5x is equals to 180. We divided both sides by 5 and then we get x is equals to 36. The value of x is 36. There will be dentists who recommend the brand is 4 times 36 is equals to 144 doctor, and dentists who don't recommend the brand is 1 times 36 is equals to 36 doctor. So the number of dentists they would expect to not recommend this brand is 36. Example 4. Jason is Chris' older cousin. The ratio of their age is 9 to 5. In 5 years, Chris' age will be far more than half of Jason's age. How old are the boys now? The solution, we let x is multiple of the ratio their age, and then we get Chris' current age is 5x and Jason's current age is 9x. From the sentence, in 5 years, Chris' age will be far more than half of Jason's age, and then we know that Chris' age plus 5 is equals to a half time Jason's age plus 5 plus 4. The substitution gives us Chris' age plus 5 is equals to a half times Jason's age plus 4, and then we get 5x plus 5 is equals to a half times 9x plus 5 plus 4. 5x plus 5 is equals to 4.25x plus 2.25 plus 4. So 5x plus 5 is equals to 4.25x plus 6.25. We move the same x to the same side, and then we get 5x minus 4.25x, and the right side is 6.25 minus 5, and then we get 0.25x is equals to 1.25, and we get x is equals to 3. With substitution x is equals to 3 to the Chris' current age is 5 times 3 is equals to 15, and Jason's current age is 9 times 3 is equals to 27. So their age now is Chris' age is 15 years old and Jason's age is 27 years old. Example 6. Carol Candy Stand sells a popular mixture of two of her candies which sell for $2.70 per pound and $1.95 per pound. The ratio of the expensive candy to the cheaper candy in the mixture is 3 to 5. If Carol sold her entire supply of the mixed candy during the coming month, she would have revenue of $928.20, which would be the same as if she sold each candy separately. How many pounds of candy does she have in supply, and what price does she sell for it? The solution. The key of the problem is the revenue will be the same as if she sold each type of candy separately. Since the ratio of the candies in the mixture is 3 to 5, we assume that 3 pounds plus 5 pounds is equals to 8 pounds was sold. Now let x is the multiple of pound of candy, and then we got number of pound of expensive candy is 3x and number of pound of the cheaper candy is 5x. Total number of pounds sold is 3x plus 5x is equals to 8x. The model gives us the equation number of pound of expensive candy times $2.70 plus number of pound of the cheaper candy times $1.95 is equals to total revenue 3x times $2.70 plus 5x times $1.95 is equals to $928.20, and then we get $8.10 x plus $9.75 x is equals to $928.20. We got $70.85 x is equals to $928.20, and then we get x is equals to 52. The mixture is in supply is with substitution x is equals to 52 to total number of pounds sold, and then we got 8x is equals to 8 times 52 is equals to 416 pounds, and the selling price for 1 pound is $928.20 over to 416 pounds is equals to $2.23 per pound. Therefore, 416 pounds of the mixture is in supply and sell for $2.23 per pound. To check, pound of expensive candy is 3 times 52 is equals to 156 pounds. 156 times $2.70 is equals to $421.20. Pounds of the cheaper candy 5 times 52 is equals to 260 pounds. 260 pounds times $1.95 is equals to $507. The total revenue is $421.20 plus $507 is equals to $928.20 is correct. Example 7. Among the ingredients in a recipe for a sweet dessert are 2½ cups of regular sugar and 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Their direction indicates that this will serve 8 people. If there will be 12 people to serve, how much of each type of sugar will be needed? The solution. We should find two problems. The first is regular sugar for 12 people, and the second is the amount of brown sugar for 12 people. The first, the amount of regular sugar for 8 people is proportional to the amount of regular sugar for 12 people. Now let M is amount of regular sugar for 12 people. And we got amount of the regular sugar for 8 people divided by 8 is equals to amount of regular for 12 people divided by 12. And then we got 2/2 divided by 8 is equals to M divided by 12. We cross multiplying and we got M times the 8 is equals to 2/2 times 12, and we got M times 8 is equals to 30. We divided by 8 from both the side and we got M is equals to 30 times 8, and then we both of the numerator and the denominator we divided by 2. We got M is equals to 15 over to 8. We simplified it and we got M is equals to 3 and 3 over to 4. The second problem is the amount of brown sugar for 8 people is proportional to the amount of brown sugar for 12 people. Now let N is equals to amount of brown sugar for 12 people. Amount of brown sugar for 8 people divided by 8 is equals to amount of brown sugar for 12 people divided by 12. And then we get a quarter divided by 8 is equals to 9 divided by 12. We cross multiplying and we get 8 n is equals to a quarter is times 12, and then we get 8 n is equals to 3. Both of the side we divided by 8 and then we get n is equals to 3 over 2 8. So for the 12 people needed 3 and 3 over 2 4 cups of regular sugar and 3 over 2 8 cups of brown sugar. That's all my presentation. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.